Hey guys, today I figured it was time for another DIY video because I simply love doing DIY videos and I love doing DIY things. I'm pretty sure we all, oh, hello little dog. All right, I have a companion to join me in this video right now. This is Bear, otherwise known as Burrito. Do you have thoughts? All right, great. Thank you for your input. So anyway, today we're going to be making a very simple cream blush. What I really like about this is that you can totally repurpose a lipstick or even a couple of lipsticks that may not be your favorite color or you don't like the texture. This is a really great way to just get some use out of something you otherwise might not use. You can also just do this with a lipstick color that you really like and would like to plant on thine cheeks. I don't know why I say weird things, but I do. So let's just go through a quick list of the things you're going to need to make this. First off, you're going to need a lipstick or a couple of lipsticks. You can always mix these, which is like a whole new level. It just like opens the floodgates for my mind to create all of the neon coral blushes that my heart so desires. Today I'm going to be using a butter lipstick from NYX. I really like these butter lipsticks in general, but wow, this is a bad color on me. This is the shade Cotton Candy, and it's just this like, looks kind of fun, right? Not on my lips. So I'm going to be using that today. I'm going to add a tiny bit of Amplified from MAC, which is a really lovely color. I just want to add a little coral to it. You can definitely kind of scrap through some older lipsticks that are used up, like this Dior one I have. You can kind of get really creative with this, and I like that because I have a really hard time throwing out little leftovers of especially really expensive lipsticks. Mix what you like. Next, you're going to need some coconut oil. Next up, you're going to need a heat-safe jar. I always am partial to the mason jar. Love them. You can do anything you want with them, and it's great. The thinner the lip, the easier the pour, so just keep that in mind when you're choosing your glass. Finally, this is kind of important for this DIY. You're going to need to have a container that will hold a cream blush. So luckily for me, I had just an old eyeshadow container. I kind of just scooped out the contents because it was so old anyway that nobody in their right mind would put that on their eyelids anyway. But anything would really work. You could even use those little travel containers that you can find at drugstores. You could use any like old eyeshadow container probably. Just get creative with that. It's not really a big deal no matter what you choose to use. You're gonna start off by cutting about half of your lipstick off. With this one, it's a bit shorter, so I'm going to do like 3/4 of it. And I'm actually gonna leave a little bit just in case I want to use this color because I would like to have my cake and eat it too. And then I'm just gonna take a tiny slice of MAC's Amplified lipstick. Now put the cut up pieces of lipstick into your heat safe jar. Fill a small pot with water and keep it pretty shallow and bring that to a boil. Turn your stove down a bit now so the water isn't boiling. Place your lipstick filled jar or cup into the water. This is obviously why it's really important that whatever you choose to mix your ingredients in is very heat safe. A lot of the recipes I've found online either microwave this or use a spoon over a candle. I'm just not partial to either of those methods. The spoon situation is messy and you don't really have good control over the melting process of the lipstick when it's in a microwave. So I just choose to do it this way because I can really keep a close eye on the situation at hand. You're just gonna wanna stir this up until it's fully melted. I'm just using a skewer, like the type of skewer you'd put, I don't know, chicken and vegetables on a skewer. Oh, God, words are evading me. I'm just gonna use that to stir it. When this mixture is almost entirely melted, you're gonna add a half a teaspoon of your coconut oil. Stir and melt this until all of the ingredients are combined. Take it out of the double boiler with an oven mitt, please don't burn yourself. And then finally, just pour the mixture into your little blush container. I honestly don't really think that the coconut oil is completely necessary. I think definitely it is if you're using matte lipsticks, but I wasn't today and decided that I totally could have skipped adding the coconut oil and it would have been a cream blush anyway. It's really up to you. It depends on how pigmented you want it. Obviously, if you add the coconut oil to it, it's going to be a little more sheer and a little more glossy, compared to if you don't, it's going to be quite pigmented and you're going to need to use a light hand when applying it. But that's probably the method that I would use next time. Remember that you can really choose any colors to mix together. Just try to keep them complementary. All in all, I really recommend this because it's quick, inexpensive, and super easy. Also, if you feel uncomfortable with this double boiler method, you can definitely use the microwave. Just put it in a microwave safe container. Do it in small increments. Don't go over 30 seconds at any given time. And just stir it between each interval. Alright guys, that's it for today. That was so quick, I know, but that's totally the point. I hope you try this and definitely let me know if you do. If you have any tips or tricks on this when you do try it, please do let me know because I love to hear what you guys think. If you have any other questions or comments, just leave them down below and I will do my best to get back to you. If you'd like, you can check out my last DIY video right here. I make a lot of DIY videos on here, so if you'd like to join me on the reg, you're very welcome into this circle. I hope you're all having a really nice week and I will see you next time. Bye.